Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betting. Well, school just started across Wisconsin, but many schools across the Northwoods and central Wisconsin are starting to see cases of COVID-19 pop up. Today, the school district of Rhinelander reporting a positive case at Pelican Elementary. In a Facebook post, the district says didn't say if the person is a student, teacher, or staff member, but said the person, whoever it is, has been excluded from the school until Oneida County Health Department officials determine they are no longer infectious. This morning, the Three Lakes School District confirmed a staff member at their high school has tested positive and is now self-quarantining. They say the district has contacted students and staff who were in close contact with them. In Vilas County, the Northland Pines District wrote a letter to families of students saying an individual on a bus that transports students has tested positive. They say the bus has since been thoroughly cleaned and disinfected, and they are working with county officials to determine how to move forward. And Medford has announced another person has tested positive, resulting in another 31 students and one teacher being placed in quarantine there. Now, again, just because someone has tested positive does not mean that they necessarily are feeling very sick. The CDC has reported while young kids can catch COVID-19, they generally have more mild symptoms. The concern is the kids passing on the sickness to more vulnerable friends or family. Across the state, DHS reports 857 new COVID-19 cases today. That is very close to the 7-day average. But the amount of testing went back up, meaning the percent of positive tests dropped back down from yesterday's all-time high. Still fairly high, just below 10%. Meanwhile, after 3 straight days without a single reported death, DHS reported 15 COVID-19 deaths across the state today. Now, in addition to providing an education and trying to keep students and staff safe, folks at the school district of Rhinelander have come up with a way to try to get the community moving and active while still practicing social distancing. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
10,000 steps a day keeps the doctor away, according to health experts. But
everyone's been so cooped up inside because of the pandemic,
make it difficult to reach that goal.
We haven't been able to offer a whole lot of community programming.
Now the Rhinelander School District is challenging people to get active by walking 100 miles in 7 weeks. Participants will record their miles on timesheets for the next 2 months and then be entered in a drawing to win chamber bucks for local businesses.
Hopefully people walk downtown and utilize those businesses, order takeout, eat outside, whatever they need to do. But we want to get people out moving and get out of their house and start living life again.
With more students staying at home this year, officials say it's a perfect reminder to get out and be active.
And now the program's all about getting people off their couch
and outside, exploring their surroundings and help promote exercise in students.
The younger generation is pretty close with their technology already, and now that they're doing school online too, a lot of them are doing that virtual program. They are now, this is an incentive for them to get out and move and get some fresh air.
But the program isn't just for students, but others in and outside the Rhinelander community, giving people an easy and fun way to get their steps in.
Walking is something that most people can do with their family and friends. And 100 miles seems like a lot, but over the course of 7 weeks, we feel it's a very reachable goal.
The challenge runs from September 14th to November 1st. In Rhinelander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Registration for the challenge ends September 13th. You can find more information on our website, wjfw.com. Well, outside, Jeff, after a dreary day, we're looking at a very chilly night.
Yep, the rain showers out there now are about to end, and then there's going to be this. Temperatures out there currently are in the 40s. They're not going to stay there, though. They're going to drop into the low 30s for low temperatures tonight. Highs, they hit 45 in Rhinelander, 45 also for Antigo, 44 for Medford. But look at the current condition map out there right now. Yeah, here we go. 42 in Merrill, 41 in Medford, even a couple 30s out there as we speak, and it's just going to get going from there as we'll have lows tonight down in low 30s. Thus, we have a frost advisory in effect for the county shaded here in blue for tonight. That's low temperatures down near 31 or 32. If you have sensitive plants you want to hold on to a bit longer and they're outside, cover them up or bring them inside. They will die in the cold temperatures tonight. The forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies or decreasing clouds out there. The showers are about over with low temperatures down near 32. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
We're now less than 8 weeks until Election Day, and a new Marquette Law poll shows Wisconsin, as expected, is shaping up to be a key state in the race for president. The latest poll here shows Joe Biden with a 4 percentage point lead over President Trump, 47-43 among likely voters in the Badger State. This is the first poll by MU also to include Libertarian candidate Joe Jorgensen, who was chosen by 4% of the polls. The rest say they are either undecided, don't plan on voting, or prefer not to answer. By the way, Biden has a slightly larger 46-40 lead among registered voters as opposed to likely voters. Tonight, President Trump both confirmed and defending a newly revealed audio recording where he told a Washington Post reporter that he intentionally was downplaying the danger of COVID-19 to avoid panic early on in the pandemic. Alice Barr has details.
The Washington Post reporting today that in taped interviews for a bombshell new book by acclaimed journalist Bob Woodward, President Trump admitted back in February he knew how deadly coronavirus was, even though he went on to downplay the threat to the American public.
You just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a very delicate one. It's also more deadly than your strenuous flus.
A month later, the president acknowledged that young people were at risk.
Now it's turning out it's not just old people, Bob. Just today and yesterday, some startling facts came out. It's not just older.
Yeah, exactly.
Young people, to plenty of young people.
And said he was purposely playing down just how serious the virus was.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Yes,
because I don't want to create a panic.
Between those two interviews, this is what the president told the country.
It's a little like the regular flu that we have flu shots for. And we'll essentially have a flu shot for this in a fairly quick manner.
President Trump today justifying what he did not tell the American people.
We don't want to run around screaming, shouting, oh, look at this, look at this. We have to show leadership. And leadership is all about confidence.
Joe Biden responding today on the campaign trail in Michigan.
Now, while this deadly disease ripped through our nation, he failed to do his job on purpose. It was a life and death betrayal of the American people.
The president's own words recorded with his permission, now being used against him, undercutting his message on fighting the pandemic. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
While many businesses have cut back during the pandemic, an increase in book sales means that Warzala in Stevens Point is looking to hire some additional hands. Warzala says they're looking to hire 35 open positions in a variety of roles in its Stevens Point facility. They said Warzala also offers on-the-job training for new associates and in-house training for those who want to improve their skills and advance their careers. Leaders from the Raptor Education Group in Anago are caring for a bald eagle they say was found a couple days ago near Crandon. They say it appears to have been severely injured by a firework. The group's executive director, Marge Gibson, says a firework can cause substantial damage to wildlife beyond just the obvious injuries.
There's other things that happen with fireworks. It's the sound waves, it's the, concussion issues. So we don't know at this point, how his hearing is.
Gibson says it may take up to a year for the bald eagle to recover from those injuries. The local 4-H club has been busy recently making adjustments to deal with COVID-19. We'll show you how they're hoping to get people involved this fall. But first, Jeff has your full forecast next on Newswatch 12.
Thompson's Water Seal Total Exterior All-in-One Stain and Sealer from Menards revives wood's appearance in one coat. Semi-transparent is $19.99 a gallon after 11% rebate. Keep your cargo safe and secure with Smart Straps. These ratcheting tie-downs have carabiner hooks that allow for quick and easy use. A 2-pack is just $11.99 after 11% rebate. Save with 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best.
Now's the time to take excellent care of your health with Aspirus. We have all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Can't leave home? Aspirus offers flexible care options from your phone, tablet, or computer. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today and learn more about the steps we're taking to protect your health. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
Natural beauty, natural stone, naturally affordable. King Quarry of Eagle River is your custom stone shop. They saw stone veneer from stone sources all over the United States and Canada to achieve the desired look that each customer desires. Bring the natural beauty of real stone into your next building project and let King Quarry bring your ideas to life. Product integrity, customer satisfaction, and a dedication to excellence. Get real, go natural with King Quarry.
King Quarry, the distinctive stone authority.
Families are reeling right now, enduring illness, losing their employers' plans in droves. They need lifelines now. My plan lowers healthcare costs, gets us universal coverage quickly when Americans desperately need it. This is my promise to you. When I'm president, I will take care of your healthcare coverage and your family the same way I would my own. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Well, we're tracking 2 weather headlines tonight. First off is the rain. Second is the cool temperatures out there right now. The rain is just about to end. Still some drizzle across Portage County into Marathon County, pushing northeast about 35 miles per hour. Behind it, the skies are clearing across western Wisconsin right now. Second up, though, is the cold temperatures. This is a frost advisory, the first one of the year for us, across basically Highway 29 north this evening. For cold temperatures, lows down near 32 or 31 tonight will kill your sensitive plants out there, so cover them if you can. This will last until tomorrow morning. Temperatures out there right now, it's already 42 in Eagle River, 41 for Antigo, 46 for Paca, even a couple 30s mixed in here already, and they're going to drop like a rock now because the cloud line is coming through the area as we speak, pushing to the east, and that means clear skies, radiational cooling, and we are in for a cold night ahead. And we're not the only ones, so here we are across the Midwest, back into the plains, also back into the Rockies. But this is temporary because the air over here, that's what's coming our way. Not really tomorrow, but the day after, we'll get some warmer temperatures in here for the weekend. But we should do, today is the last day, on average, we do 70 degrees. Tomorrow the average high is 69. The record low tonight's 31 back in 1914. We can make a run for that this evening as temperatures drop very quickly. And here's the trend though. So tomorrow near 60, okay, 65 for us on Friday, and then kind of hanging out near 65 for a couple days, but those are 70s back in the forecast Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll see, it's still a couple days away, but it looks like we'll get warmer versus colder next week. Okay, so here is the very pronounced back edge cloud line right there, moving into our area. It's in Iron County now, back into Price County. The skies will clear tonight, and then temperatures will drop very quickly as the skies clear out and the rain pushes away, and then we're in for several days of nice weather before we get some more showers in here on Saturday. I know the timing is awful, but it looks like Saturday is going to be another rainy day around here. The forecast then for tonight, though, is rain ending. Widespread frost is likely tonight. Low temperatures down near 32 with a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, okay, so partly cloudy skies, still a bit cool. High temperatures near 60 with a west wind around 5. That sunshine will feel good tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows a nice day for us tomorrow. Warmer for us on Friday. There's that chance for rain, a good chance on Saturday, followed by a warming trend with sunshine through much of next week. Justin?
Well, it's been an unusual start to the school year for everyone, and school-related groups are also working, trying to keep the community involved. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel spoke to local 4-H leaders about how they are developing new, accessible programs for everyone.
If we can provide that extra support through 4-H programming, that's going to help youth and kids and teens be more resilient, especially in the face of adversity.
Whether your family is doing in-person, virtual, or entirely homeschooling, this fall won't be like any other. The biggest change? Many kids aren't headed back to the classroom, at least not full-time.
For families like us who chose the virtual learning, the contact time between teachers and students is still only an hour, hour and a half per week. It means that we've got a lot of of time that we have to facilitate.
That prompted 4-H leaders to expand their usual fall programming, starting with the Project in a Box. Rentable kits for activities at home.
We've really put a lot of thought and effort into providing most of the equipment that would be needed for the project, and so we're hoping that that also helps parents sort of allow their children to try something new without the added expense of having to buy everything for it.
As stressful as this transition has been for kids, parents are struggling too.
So if we can facilitate an hour of time for that 20 kids, we can free up 20 parent hours at a time.
Each 4-H program, including the boxes, comes with a trained, vetted mentor.
Kids and teens can also get connected with that mentorship and support, and that support is really, really critical right now.
The programs aren't just limited to the boxes. Star Wars Legos, fishing tournaments, and junk drawer robotics are just some of the programs offered this year, free for 4-H members.
And kids learn so much by doing things, and while school and everything else is becoming virtual, that hands-on is sort of still important.
In Oneida County, Cooper Henkel, Newswatch 12.
We told you recently Hodag Lanes was closing after being put up for sale. Tonight we have an update on the situation there. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
My name is Jack, and I dropped out of grad school and decided to join the Army. I've spent better than half my life and most of my adult life, in the military, under oath, serving my country. 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. He's my party, and I was going to support him. Leaders are responsible for everything their organization does or fails to do. When I took command, my commander told me, he said, from this point forward, everything is on you. When I saw those commercials about, this is what a Biden presidency will bring. No, this is what you have brought. You've been doing this for 3.5 years. Everything that we have going on today, that's on you. You're responsible for this. Joe Biden is the first Democrat I'll vote for president. I think he's an honest person. I think that even if we disagree with policy, he will put the needs of the nation first. He will make decisions on the best interests of the country, not for himself. You want a commander-in-chief you can trust, and I think you can trust Joe Biden.
ABPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
It's Ford Truck Month, and if this is your kind of day, and this is your kind of truck, then this is your month. Ford Truck Month. Now, get great deals on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 43 years.
Like a $279 a month lease on the Built Ford Tough F-150 STX. See your Ford dealer today.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest flooring in the industry at the lowest prices of the year, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Max flooring is extremely durable, low maintenance, waterproof, and easy to install. Come see why builders and designers choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs, with the lowest prices guaranteed, where it's in stock and on sale. Request your free estimate today at carpetcitywy.com.
Our prices will floor you.
Join us for Colorama Saturday, September 19th from 9 to 4 at the St. Germain Community Park. Events include horse-drawn wagon rides, live music, farmers market, and pints in the park.
Coming up on a Thursday, we're going to catch up with George Roman from Roman Cinema to talk all about how the movie experience is changing.
And we have warmer temperatures in the forecast and some drier weather coming up. More coming up on your Thursday.
In less than 24 hours, the Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs will officially kick off the NFL season. It's going to be a huge day for football fans everywhere, but Packer fans are going to have to keep that excitement contained for a few more days. Green Bay will travel to Minnesota on Sunday for a noon kickoff, but before the team ended practice today, they announced their captains for the season. Aaron Rodgers, Darius Smith, and Mason Crosby were all named team captains. But before the ball is teed up on Sunday, even the seemingly stone-cold Aaron Rodgers himself is going to have to shake off a few nerves.
I don't know how you can play this game and not get butterflies before every game. It's maybe a little bit more in the first game, but it's that excitement. It's the love. When the love meets the excitement and you're about to head on the field, it's a pretty special feeling.
Of course, we'll be bringing you full coverage of Week 1 on Sunday night. Brewers back in action against Detroit, looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Milwaukee scoring early and often. Luis Urias driving one to the gap in left center. It falls for an RBI double, and the Brewers are up 1-0. And just an inning later, Jed Jerko drives one deep the other way. Absolutely no doubt about it, a solo home run that extends the Brewers' lead to 4. And then in the 4th inning, the rout was officially on. Jacob Nottingham gets extended on the breaking ball, sends it way back to left center field. The outfielder can't bring it back in. It's a 2-run homer, and the Brewers take this one. They drop a season-high 19 runs and set a franchise record with 13 extra base hits. They'll have tomorrow off before a series with the Cubs. This week is the beginning of high-risk fall sports season, and for the Anago boys soccer team, it's more than that. Last year, the team won just 3 games overall and not a single game in conference. To an outsider, that may not seem like a lot to get excited about. But to Coach Ben Wilhelm, it's the small goals that count the most. And he thinks this group of guys has what it takes to build a brand new culture around Anago soccer.
I think we've been working for a number of years on a culture shift. There just hasn't been a lot of consistency in the program, so it's great to see guys stepping up and being proud of it, where that may not have been the case 5 years ago.
The Red Robins open the season on Tuesday in Rhinelander. Last month, Rhinelander lost a community staple. Hodag Lanes closed their doors after 50-plus years of service. But their doors won't be closed for much longer. New owners recently acquired Hodag Lanes and are changing the name to Nick's Hodag Lanes. Nick Pluff and his father Jeff Pluff are co-owners of the business. Nick remembers many weekends with his dad bowling at the alley, so when the opportunity came to own the bowling center, they had to jump on it.
Rhinelander has always been a good bowling town, and when I heard that he was going to close it, period, and put it up for sale, had to step up.
For now, Nick and Jeff are cleaning the bowling center and getting it ready to reopen. But once it's open, they hope to create an atmosphere that suits competitive bowlers and families.
Get the leagues back going, and have the family place to go. There's not much really to do, so that's, anybody can come here and do this. Anybody can come bowl.
They plan on opening the bowling center in early October, and if you are interested in joining a league, there will be meetings in about 2 weeks. Justin, that's all for sports. Back to you.
Well, 2020 is a census year. Organizers say they're busy trying to make sure everyone's counted. We'll show you how that has been an issue in the Northwoods and what they're hoping to do about it after the break.
For a limited time at home, get king mattresses or bedroom suites for the price of a queen. This king Euro Top mattress is queen priced at $499. Save $800 on this king Mica bedroom suite with no interest financing until 2024 and free no-contact shipping. King for the price of a queen at home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
In the race for a vaccine, the finish line is approaching.
safety protocols in place, and the greatest economy the world has ever seen coming back to life. But Joe Biden wants to change that.
I would shut it down.
Why would we ever let Biden kill countless American businesses, jobs, and our economic future when President Trump's great American comeback is now underway?
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College. We're ready when you are.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, save up to $500 in factory savings on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses and adjustable sets, plus a $300 home shopping cart, free delivery, setup, and no interest financing for 6 years. Labor Day Tempur-Pedic savings at Home Sleep Express.
This year, over 200 million people all across the country have already filled out their census forms. But census officials say they're having a hard time getting folks in rural areas like the Northwoods to do that. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has more.
Peggy O'Connell isn't always helping library visitors check out books. She's helping them fill out the 2020 census.
We're ready to assist in any way.
For the first time ever, people can fill out the census online. In total, more than 200 million people in the U.S. have already filled out this year's census. But even with more accessibility, Bob Giblin from the U.S. Census Bureau said response rates in the Northwoods are low.
There's a lot of variation in the counties, and some of the counties in northern Wisconsin are lagging behind the state average.
In Oneida County, just 46% of residents have responded. Part of the reason is because of the lack of internet service. So people turn to public libraries for internet access.
There are no barriers to coming to the library.
Except on National Census Day, April 1st, many libraries were shut down due to the coronavirus. Libraries like the Minocqua Public Library.
We had festivities planned for April 1st, which was Census Day. And obviously, we were not able to do those.
O'Connell has been helping people fill out the census all summer. Since August 9th, census workers have been going door to door to households that have yet to complete the form.
What we want to do is count everybody once, only once, and in the right place.
So if you don't want someone coming to your door, fill out the 2020 census online.
This is a chance for you to make a difference for you, your family, your community, town, county, and state for the next 10 years.
Filling out the census is the law. Just 10 questions, just 10 minutes.
That's Morgan Johnson reporting. We're back with one final look at your forecast after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Ripco Credit Union, since 1932. In the best of times and in times that require just a little more flexibility and kindness. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas. And beds. We've got beds. Check us out. Prices so low you'll think we're crazy. Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun.
I was sworn into the United States Senate in a hospital. My wife and daughter had been killed in an automobile crash. And lying in the bed were my two little boys. I couldn't have imagined what it would have been like if I didn't have insurance to cover them immediately and fully. 40 years later, one of those little boys, my son Bo, was diagnosed with terminal cancer, given months to live. I can't fathom what would have happened if the insurance companies had the power to say, last few months, you're on your own. The fact of the matter is, healthcare is personal to me. Obamacare is personal to me. When I see the President of the United States try to eliminate this healthcare in the middle of a public health crisis, that's personal to me too. We've got to build on what we did because every American deserves affordable health care. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
We want to see your big old fish. Go to WJFW.com, click on Big Old Fish under the Sports tab, and upload a photo of you and your latest catch. Then make sure your friends and family watch Newswatch 12 Sports Fridays at 6 a.m. 10 and Mondays on Newswatch 12 Today to see your photo featured on our Big Old Fish segment. Not only do you get to show off your superior fishing skills, you're also entered to win a fish mount from Norling Taxidermy Studio. Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Monaco.
Ripco Credit Union, since 1932. In the best of times and in times that require just a little more flexibility and kindness. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle-Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
All right, check out this scene from San Francisco today. We showed you the wildfires in California and Oregon. This is tied to that. Even though they're miles and miles away, it's causing this orange sky over San Francisco. Meteorologists say it may look like this there until at least Friday.
Yeah, the street lights were on all day long in San Francisco
looks like
today.
Mars.
Yeah, it does. All right, for us though, weather-wise, we're looking at the rain departing. We'll have lots of sunshine tomorrow, but cool temperatures tonight. Already in the low 40s and a few upper 30s. We're going down to low 30s, meaning a frost advisory in effect for us until about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then it's not going to be a warm day tomorrow, but better than today, as we'll have high temperatures up near 60 with some sunshine. Friday, 65, sunny as well. Saturday looking more and more wet, but Sunday looking good. And next week, we're still looking at a slow warming trend with some sunshine into Tuesday and Wednesday.
That's a much more encouraging forecast after the last few
today
days.
Today was rough.
It was not great. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night.